Everyone. I hope you're going outside a bit to see the great sunshine. It's so lovely outside. I had quite a busy day, so I'm gonna wait till everything's opening up. Hi. Takes always a bit of time. Now it's working. Super. I'm getting very accustomed to this live stuff. It's going to be very fun tomorrow at 5. Friends of mine, Maximiliano and Sylvain Lag from the White Keys producer for the vodka. I don't know what's in the box. I got that by mail. It's all sanitized. Don't you worry. So White Keys vodka, it's a surprise box. It's going to be in French, I believe. So at 7, I'm going to be there at 7:30 afterwards, and I'm going to talk about what's in that box. I know there's food, and we're going to do a surprise cocktail, and we're going to be chatting with you guys. So I'm inviting you at 5 p.m. tomorrow, 5 p.m. tomorrow for the surprise box. I'm going to write that down for the information. So today, flash course on rosé. We saw 2 of my rosé with Bu, but I don't think I did it in English. I'm not quite sure. This is one of the 2 rosé that I make, and I just want to show you the difference in color, okay? So, hi everyone. If there's people that speak French, I'm going to be live at 6. And for those of you who come from all over the world, well then thanks for watching. Often we're not on the same time frame. If you're coming from Europe, Australia, Russia, the States, but it's very fun to see you. And after, if you have questions, to answer the question. Why am I doing it in English? Obviously, French is my first language, but I've traveled all my life. I have friends all over the world. And right now, we're all confined in our own house or wherever you live. So I found that very important to gather all together, and especially in Quebec. Usually when you speak French, or you're English, you speak English, and you don't have the same crowd. And that's too bad, because wine is a language of heart. It's a language of human being. So I really want to share my passion and a bit of my knowledge, if I can, with you in this flash course. You can see that again on YouTube, Jessica Harnois, which is my name, or under my Facebook. It's not on Instagram. I think it stays for 24 hours or something like that. Purple color is my favorite, Claude. Yes, this is purpley. It's my friend Cathy Saint Laurent, KSL. If you do my name, Jessica Harnois in one name, she's giving away 15% for you guys. Buy local. If you're not from Quebec, well then buy from Quebec. It's gonna be good for the economy. Yes, she's providing me with all these beautiful clothes that's gonna match the wine today. So since we have only 5 minutes in English together, I want to talk about harvest. How do you make wine? It's very funny, because when you look at the French note that I have, okay, I have 2 pages full of it. So 14 steps. And in English, seriously, I have it on a post-it. This is what I like. It's simple. It's a business language. It goes quick. So what you need to do for vinification, it's harvesting. When do you harvest? It depends where you're coming from. You pick the grape at a certain time. And it's easy, okay? When the grape is ready, well, then you put it in your mouth. And when it's juicy and it's sweet enough and it's perfect, well, then it's time, okay? It's ripe enough. So this is it for harvesting. Once you have the grape, you have to be quick, because the fermentation process starts quickly, okay? So this is why sometimes you do it by hand in little pots that we call cagette. And then after, you bring it to the winery, and then you crush. Hey, Joyce! Hi, San Fran! My best friend, she's in San Francisco. I'm thinking of you. So you're gonna learn about wine. We used to work at Charlie Trotter together. She's awesome. But now she's in finance, insurance. She understands. So then crushing the grape, they put crushing and pressing in the same step. So crush and press to extract the juice slightly and smoothly. So you don't want that bitterness, okay? Bitterness, you have it in the little seeds. Hi! And the little branch, okay? We call that rafle in French. Fermentation process, well then, if you want to vinify a rosé, now I'm talking about a rosé from Quebec, which is my favorite. I'm one of the big fan of Domaine du Ridge. Check out the color. It's a very intense color, hybrid grape called Céval Noir that makes such an intense rosé. You can have a rosé by pressing it or by bleeding it, okay? Just opening the the sort of the tank, basically, when you want that perfect color. To make a great rosé is very, very difficult. Sometimes people really wreck their stuff with, you know, like a bad batch of red wine and they put sugar into it. That's not a top rosé, okay? When you really want a good rosé, it's the same process that I'm saying. You harvest, you crush, you press, then you ferment, and the contact with the skin has to be very little, okay, and gentle. And once you have like the perfect timing for the perfect color, well, then you stop and you either bleed it or press it, okay? You can add sugar. By adding sugar, in French it's called chaptalize, to add sugar. This one is very dry. It's below 2 grams per sugar per liter, okay? And then you can clarify it. Clarification, a lot of people are asking me, what's that step? To clarify is the same to make it clear, okay? This is why you can use white egg white. So egg white, let's say in Bordeaux, this is why you eat often cannelé, the little cake made with the egg yolk, because they keep that egg white to take every little particles, okay, that remains in the wine. It's called a clarification. You clean up the wine, basically, okay? So this is why sometimes you're gonna see on wine vegan. So they're gonna use a different method to clarify the wine. You can have like some fish glue, you can have egg whites and other product, or like argile, that takes everything away. So you end up with a very clear and clean product. And at the end, it's aging, of course. Rosé, you don't want to age it. I think that we make fantastic rosé in Quebec. Really, really, really good. It's too bad we drink it all here. It's too bad we don't export it yet. I wish we're going to export it. I believe in bubbles. We make great white wine. I tasted a great wine from Chaboté yesterday. But rosé, for me, I'm such a fan. I always have like a bottle at home. I drink it all the time. It's a good politician that purchased the vineyard in 96, Denis Paradis, and he planted it. Now he's got 85,000 plants. It's getting very big, and it's the best rosé in Quebec. Well, for the sales, okay. Taste-wise, it's my favorite. I like rose and this one. So Champ de Florence for $14 and something, below $15. It's a must to have. All right. So this is it about Flash Course today. I wanted to show you great rosé from Quebec and vinification process. So you harvest, you crush and you press, okay? You ferment the wine. Once you have the right color, you either press or bleed it, and then you clarify it. If you want to add sugar to make it sweeter or drier, it's your choice, well, for the winemaker. And then after that, you can age it. Obviously, for rosé, we don't age it in bottles. So that's it for tonight. If you do have questions, especially in English, now I have like question in private. I will answer them all the time. And if I don't answer, because now the phone is a bit further, I always read your comments, okay? So do a little heart. Share with your friends if you like it, especially in English. People think it's all in French. It's at 6 o'clock. And tomorrow, with the White Keys vodka, the surprise box, it's going to be a mixology party, okay, at 5 p.m. Ciao! See you at 6 for those who speak French.